It's very important to be a team player because you're working with so many other groups that they're trying to get the patient out of the hospital. So unless you're aware of the roles of the other teams, then you don't sort of involve them in the discharge planning, which basically these days starts from day one. They're trying to work out how the best way to get this person out of the hospital or in the quickest time. You've got to be empathetic and a caring person. It just goes with the job because people, it's like anything, people pick up on your lack of care and they're out of their comfort zone, so that just makes it worse for them if suddenly they're surrounded by people who couldn't give a two hoots about you as an individual. Yeah, they're more interested in what they had for dinner last night or where we're going after work, that sort of situation. So you've got to focus on the actual client when you're there and they're the most important thing while you're there. And then you can do everything else when you leave the job, when you clock off. I think get experience in the hospital system if you can, either as a PSA or someone else on the ward, because you get an idea of what's involved. It just gives you a rough idea of what you've got to deal with, and that sort of will make you a bit more comfortable, and also will show the client or the people that you're interviewing that you're interested in the job. You've gone out and sort of sourced it. Also, I'd look at the core values of the hospital before I'd go to the interview, so you've got a rough idea of what's important to them. So then you can sort of research it and then be prepared for any sort of left of field questions that might get thrown your way. Providing care for the patient was the most important thing for me. And putting a smile on a patient's face, I found. If I could make them laugh, then that was good for me. I've done my job, I thought. So I was always a bit of a clown at work. Some people found that quite difficult. I was generally singing all the time, although they did ask me to stop because I haven't got that voice. But anyway. But yeah, no, it's just important to be able to sort of relate and the importance of getting out of this place. You're not here for a holiday, you're here to get stronger and better.